Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here doing a recap as normal of last night and look ahead to today's slate here for Saturday the 25th. So, as normal, guys, hope you guys all had a very good night last night. There was some late news that broke with Kyle Lowry and some others about 15, 20 minutes before lock. So, had to run a little bit trying to get a different kind of lineup in there. So, hopefully, that didn't affect you guys. It did affect me a little bit. So, yeah, still, still pretty good. Nice one. Scored a 330, won $80 off it. Like I said, hopefully you guys did good as well. So anyway, recap last night and look ahead to today's not big slate, medium sized slate here for Saturday. All right, so anyway, scored a 330.9. Went with Westbrook. I told you guys if you guys get him in there, put him in there, 64 points. He could have had more if Lakers could have kept it close, but obviously they did not. Really good night from him. Next was Delaney. I needed a punt to position. I was going to go Lowry. And not go Westbrook, but there's no Lowry. So I was going to go to Thomas, but decided, why not? Let's just go Westbrook. So I had to punt that position, went Delaney. Didn't do much, 15 points. Got the start because of Schroeder. Next was DeRozan and Beal. Definitely nailed my shooting guards. No Lowry, so I knew you had to put in DeRozan. Beal had a really good matchup against Philly, even though Philly did beat them. Scored 40 real points. DeRozan scored 43 real points. So 53 and 50 from the two really nailed it right there. Jimmy Butler didn't really do much that first half. He was shooting very bad. I think he had like 7 points through three quarters, so he's just terrible. Good thing that game went into overtime, got me 44.1. Next, I just punted the position here with Kent Bazemore, got me 20.6. Nothing crazy here. Thought he'd get a little bit more usage because of Schroeder being out, but like I said, I just needed to punt it. Only had about 15 minutes before lock, as I said, so I just had to pick somebody. Next was Dario Saric. I told you guys he would be very popular. He was 53% owned in my tournament. Got you 39.2. Really good night from him. Next was Mr. Nikola Mirotic. I said maybe take a shot with him. I decided to. Got you 29.6. 20 real points from him. So good night from Nikola Mirotic. And Okafor, I think he's the one who killed my lineup. They didn't play him much. Rashawn Holmes is the one who got the more minutes. So, yeah, that just did not work. So, anyway, still scored a 330.9. Still a very good night. As normal, if you guys are interested in premium lineups, definitely hit Anthony and I up $35 per month. We're doing pretty strong here. We're also, both of us are looking forward to this Saturday slate. Some pretty good matchups for us. So definitely don't miss out on premium. If you guys are interested, you're struggling, hit us up. We will have our email in the comment section. All you have to do is message us. We'll get you all set up on premium lineups. Alrighty, with that being said, let's get into this slate. All right, so we're doing the main slate here. So Charlotte and Sacramento, or excluding them. So we're going to start off with Atlanta and Orlando. 208 total in Atlanta by 3. So both of these guys did play last night. I'm sorry, Orlando did not. Atlanta did. Anyway, Schroeder said he's suspended. That's because he missed practice because he was in Germany. But coach said he was going to be back playing this game. So Schroeder, I really don't mind some Schroeder. He's averaging, I think, 34, 35 fantasy points per game against Orlando. Plus, he's fresh, hasn't played a game yet. Atlanta, as I said, they just played last night, so he's going to be the fresh guy out there with the fresh legs. So I think Schroeder will come out pretty strong here, get you 35. I really don't mind him. Peyton, surprisingly, has pretty good record against Atlanta, but that's because Vukovic and some of the guys were out. And then the last game they played against Atlanta, he had 15 points, which that's kind of where he usually is. So I'm avoiding Peyton. I don't mind Hardaway. I'd definitely go Evan Fournier in this situation. I think he's in a good spot to get you around 30. Terrence Ross, I think if he gets to start again, he'll be very popular, 3,700. Had a pretty good day the other day against the Trailblazers. So, 25-5, I'll take it. Pretty good all-around player here. So, put him in there. 3,700 is a steal. Power forward position, I don't mind some Paul Millsap, 7,700. No Ibaka, so, they're struggling a little bit. Not too afraid of Aaron Gordon defense. I didn't get to watch that Atlanta game last night. I don't know how Ersan did or how many minutes he played. 16, so, they didn't play him at all. So, not too high on him. You maybe punt with Aaron Gordon here. I don't mind it. Not my favorite play, but he's $5,000 punt to position. He is going up against a pretty good Paul Millsap defense, though. So I'm a little iffy on it, but maybe punt that position there. Vukovic, Howard, I like both of these guys. I'd give it to Vukovic. His team needs him more. Howard's still a half decent defender, but I think Vukovic should do pretty good in this one. So, since Ibaka left, his usage is going up. So, I like Vukovic. I don't mind Howard, but definitely would pick Mr. Vukovic here instead. A little bit more consistent than Howard. So, for me in this one, Schroeder, Evan Fournier, some Terrence Ross, maybe some Paul Millsap, maybe Gordon if you just want to go cheap there, but not my favorite option, and then some Nikola Vukovic as well. So I don't mind this one. One of the first games of the day, but still like some guys from that one. All right, here's the game that I think a lot of people are going to be targeting. Philly and New York, 216 total, and New York by 4, which I don't agree with. Philly's been playing some pretty good ball. I think in a couple of years, maybe next year, they're going to get their stuff together and definitely make a run for the playoffs. So anyway, I don't mind D Rose. I think 30, 33, 34 last time he faced Philly, so I don't mind him. He is going up against McConnell, though. I don't mind McConnell on the flips. On the flip side. Courtney Lee had a heck of a game last time out. I don't mind it. I mean, we saw what Bradley Beal just did to him last night. So I don't mind it. Maybe get you 23, 24, but that's all you really need from a guy for 4,800. Carmelo, Covington, not that good of a defender. Carmelo gets you around 36, 37. I don't mind him. Price is a little high for me, though. So, depending on how I'm going to shape my lineup, he might be in there, he might not. Another guy I said is going to be very popular. Covington, he's coming on. No Embiid right now. He's stepping up 39 and 48 in his last two. 6,800 going up against a slow, older Carmelo. I don't think that's going to matter much. And Covington, has a little bit of swagger to him right now. So definitely don't mind him. Kristaps Porzingis looks like he's out. Will be sidelined. Okay, so he's finally out. Go look here how they think the projected lineup's going to be. We got D Rose, Lee, Thomas, Anthony. I don't think that's gonna. It might be like that. I don't think they'll move Carmelo there. But if that's how it is, maybe Lance Thomas. Is Lance Thomas even playing here? Yeah, I'm not even going to consider him. So anyway, I like Dario Saric. Obviously, he'll be like 70% owned again. Rashawn Holmes, he'll be very popular as well since what he did last night. Bare minimum, he'll get you at least 7-8 times value. Almost had 40 against Washington. As I said, no Nerlens Noel, no Joel Embiid, so Holmes getting some big minutes. So put him in there. Just punt that. Very good spot right there. And then center position, Hernan Gomez. I love him. Like I said, I'm going to be stacking a lot of people from this game. There's a lot of fantasy value in this one. Not too high on Okafor. So yeah, I really like this one. Should be a fast, high-paced game. A lot of points scored in this one. So, like I said, don't mind Carmelo. Really like Covington. Really like Saric. Really like Holmes. Really like some Hernan Gomez. And then I don't mind some Kyle Quinn. Obviously, no Porzingis. He's going to get some extra run at power forward in center position. And when he gets around 25 minutes, he does pretty well. So I don't mind Kyle Quinn. Like I said, he's not playing big minutes there, but no Porzingis. And obviously, when Porzingis is out, he gets some pretty good run. I think this is one when Porzingis is out right here, 26, 24, 29. So definitely don't mind to fire up some Kyle Quinn either. So, yeah, I really like that one. Yeah, definitely going to be a popular game to target. All right, moving on. We got Indiana and Miami, a 2-9 total. Miami by 3. Miami, man, these guys have been very, very hot. Jeff Teague, Goran Dragic. I don't mind these guys. I mean, I'd probably go Dragic here, even though it's going up against Jeff Teague. He's almost 8,000 though, and he's only been averaging like 28.5 fantasy points the last 3 games. I don't know if I can touch him going up against a pretty good Jeff Teague. Tyler Johnson, on the other hand, had a very good game last night, 5,700. Usually not a popular guy. But look, this guy's been solid, 25, 28, 38 for 5,700. I think you can take it. I don't think he'll be that popular either. So Tyler Johnson, put him in there. Deion Waiters, I don't mind him either, $7,300. Like I said, I told you guys I didn't mind him last night. I got you another solid 36.6. as normal. Pacers not that good against the shooting guards, so I really don't mind that at all. Ellis had a good game, but not going to touch that. One guy I put in on a premium lineups. I just had a weird feeling about it. CJ Miles, he was like 0.2% owned. Nobody had him. I put him in on premium last night, got me 30.3. So, yeah. Honestly, don't know why I picked him. I decided to pick him. It was starting, needed a punt someone. So 30.3, definitely nailed that. Against a pretty good Memphis team. Not sure here tonight because if he does start, he'll be going up against Deion Waiters. So, not too high on George. Didn't do too much either. Don't mind James Johnson here. And then Hassan Whiteside did not do anything. He's 9,300. I'm not too high on him. Miles Turner might be in a half decent spot. I don't really want to target too many from this game here. Yeah, I think Turner. I think he's in a good spot for you. So Turner, I don't mind him. I don't mind some Deion Waiters. That's really it. I really don't care for this game. Maybe James Johnson, but kind of move on from that one. Not my favorite game right there. All right, Chicago, Cleveland, 215, and Cleveland by 11. So Chicago just played that overtime thriller against Phoenix, so they might be a little tired. Cleveland did have the day off, so obviously Irving is in a very good spot. Can't really be touching these point guards. Rondo, Williams, Cameron Payne, eventually he'll play as well. I can't really touch those guys. Maybe if you want to take a shot, maybe go Rondo. I mean, Cleveland is really bad against point guards, but don't really know about that. But Irving, I love him. D-Wade against LeBron, I don't mind that matchup at all. If you want to put in LeBron, I like LeBron. Yeah, Butler's a good defender, but look, it's LeBron James. On the flip side, don't mind Butler. Hopefully, he can shoot a little bit better here. 9,300. I'd probably go to LeBron James because he is at home, but still don't mind Butler. But I'd recommend LeBron. And then I don't mind Bobby Portis once again. He'll be popular. Nikola Mirotic again, don't mind him. And then if you want to put in some Fry, I don't mind him. Thompson, I think he's in a half decent spot. I think Cristiano Felicio had a little bit of extra run last night. Let me see here. 17, so he didn't do too much. So, so for me, it's the normal Irving, LeBron James, maybe a little bit of Thompson. He's been playing a little better. Don't mind Fry. I really like Portis and Nikola Mirotic for the value. And then obviously, as I said, LeBron and maybe some D-Wade and Butler. So this is where a lot of your big, expensive stars are going to be besides Golden State and Houston. So, I really don't mind that game at all. 215 total. Only thing is, that blowout concern. But still, definitely target some from that one. All right, moving on. New Orleans and Dallas, 204 total, and Dallas by 1. I'm going to have to go see here if I can pull it up. I want to go see how what Dallas, they only scored 84 last night. I want to see what their starting lineup was because I don't think Nerlens Noel played. So they had Barnes, Nowitzki, Farrell, Curry, and Matthews was their starting lineup. Okay. Okay, so Noel didn't play. He'll probably play a little bit today, though. So they're still going the normal lineup. So that's what I was a little concerned about. But getting back to the game, see here. If you guys saw what Boogie did, unreal. He's only 10,000. Price went down. I think you put him in there. Only $10,000. I'm surprised his price went down a little bit. I mean, I know Davis is there and all, but man, Boogie had a heck of a game there. Had 68 threes, so I think you put him in there. He's way too cheap right now. Probably, obviously, going to be the most popular and the best play out there. I like Davis too. Barnes might be on him, but still, I don't mind him. But I would really go Mr. Boogie, Harrison Barnes in a half decent spot as well. Don't mind Curry. Don't mind Matthews. My Moore pick did not do anything, so I apologize for that. I picked him as well. And then not too high on any of these guys. Let me see how Yogi Ferrell's been doing. New Orleans, as I said, they're not good against point guards. So let's see. Yeah, he's not doing anything either. So, yeah, it's just your normal here. I don't mind, as I said, Boogie Davis. I don't mind Dirk. I think this is a half decent spot for him, but still not the best play out there. Barnes in a good spot, and maybe some Curry and some Matthews as well. So maybe one or two from that one. Obviously, you got your bigs, but for the most part, it's only a 204 total, so I don't want too much exposure. But the spread is only by one. Well, I guess they changed it to even now. So, yeah, I definitely don't mind picking some from that one. All right, moving on. We got Minnesota and Houston, 227 total in Houston by 11. Should be another, I think, blowout. I think Minnesota should keep with them, but Houston is just unreal. Ricky Rubio, if you put him in there, I really like him. Yeah, Beverly, good defender, but Rubio, if they're going to stay in this one, they're going to need him. Been playing some pretty good ball here as well. Had a bad one against Denver. Besides that, he's been very hot. So Rubio going to be popular. I think he's in a good spot, 7,000. Shooting guard, yeah, James Harden, really good spot. Lou Williams, like I said, I'm so mad that I missed on him last time out. I think he'll be popular again. He fits really, really well into this system. So I think Lou Williams, you got to put him in there, 6,300. I don't mind pairing him and Harden and Lou Williams together. And small forward, Wiggins, I think he's in a good spot. Price went down $200 from last night. Not too afraid of Ariza's defense anymore. Kind of a down night against Dallas. I mean, still did good. I think Wiggins will be very, very popular here. I'd probably pick Wiggins over Butler if you had to pick, so that's where I'd go there. Don't mind maybe Dang, but not my best picks. Don't mind some Towns, maybe some Clint Capella, but let me see here. Capella. He's been all right. He hasn't been getting any minutes, which kind of scares me. So I'm not going to go Capella. I really like Towns, though. So Ricky Rubio, Harden, Lou Williams, Wiggins for sure. And then Towns, that's maybe it from that one. But 10-3, I just go Boogie for $300 cheaper. It's weird that Towns is more expensive than Boogie, but that's kind of where I'm going there. So, yeah, another game you're going to want to target. A lot of fast-paced games out there tonight. All right, last but not least, this is probably the biggest spread I've ever seen. Brooklyn and Golden State, 234 total in Golden State by 22. I haven't seen a total. Like I said, I've never seen a spread. I don't think that high. So this is going to be just a straight-up annihilation here. Maybe Brooklyn stays with them for a little bit, but as normal, in that third quarter, that's where Golden State just annihilates. So, maybe some Jeremy Lin. He did come back and play last night. I don't think he did too much. No, he didn't do too much, 15 minutes. So if you want to put in Curry, put him in there. He'll probably get you, 45, 50 fantasy points in the first half and then probably sit the rest of the game if you want to go that way. I don't know where you want to go. Maybe just punt the position away. Brown to Weber, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how long these guys are really going to play. So, maybe find some cheap guys here from Golden State that are going to get some extra minutes. But I don't know how many of these big guys I can really touch. Maybe Thompson. As normal, I'm just going to recommend all these guys, Durant, Thompson, Curry. They're all really good plays, but as I said, they might only play like 25 minutes. But, they're going to get their fantasy points in those minutes. So maybe Green. So, I don't know what to say about this one, Brook Lopez. So, like I said, your stars, they're all in play. Depends on how long you want them. It's not going to be competitive, so I don't know. How many points they get, but I'm pretty sure that they should get some pretty good amount of points there in the first half. So maybe one or two from this one, but it's a huge blowout. So I want some of these closer games here. Anyway, let's try and get you guys a lineup here. All right, here. So I'm going to go put in – I'm going to go really cheap. I think I can get it in a lot of really big big plays here. I'm going to go Sark. I'm going to go Holmes. And then I'm going to go Hernan Gomez. 59, so that gives me 7,400. Then point guards. Let's go here. Let's go Irving and Rubio. Got to get in James Harden. See if I can punt the position here at small forward. So we're going to go – let's go Ross. Instead, I need to get in Harden. 66. Kind of want to punt shooting guard. Then I can go and get maybe Jimmy Butler or Wiggins. See if there's any other shooting guards that I mentioned earlier that I kind of forgot about. Need one more. No. Go get Lou Williams. See here, if you go get Lou, then you have 60, 69. I don't think I really like anyone here for 6,900. Oh, there you go, Covington. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Rough draft, a lot of really cheap options there that you can do very well on here. So, anyway, I went Irving. I told you I really like him here. Good spot for him. Ricky Rubio, I like him as well. Those are probably my two guys I really like. As I said, don't mind Dennis Schroeder if you want to go that way. Tyler Johnson, I don't mind putting him in there if that makes your lineup a little better. Shooting guard, as I said, Harden, Lou Williams, I really like that. Maybe get rid of Rubio, go Tyler Johnson, and then get rid of Lou Williams. Maybe go D Wade if you want to go that way. Small forward. Like I said, I want to get James in there. I kind of want to get some Butler, but I don't mind punting either with Covington and Ross. They should combine to get you around probably about 60, 65 fantasy points. So I don't mind that. But like I said, if you want to get Wiggins and James in there, I recommend it. Definitely like Wiggins quite a bit. But if you can go Wiggins, Covington, that's a pretty good combo too. But, Terrence Ross is just way too cheap right now. And then, like I said, I like Dario Saric and Rashawn Holmes. I really like punting those guys, getting pretty big minutes against a pretty good, easy New York team with no Porzingis, so not too worried about the defense there. And then Hernan Gomez, going to get big minutes. I played him against a pretty hard Cleveland team and still had 32, I think. So, Hernan going to get extra run. Should get you at least 35, 40. I really like that. So I really don't mind that lineup. As normal, probably going to be some news coming out. If you can get Boogie in there, as I said, really recommend that. If you don't want to go Harden, maybe go Boogie. Or if you just want to punt get rid of Irving if you want, maybe put in, as I said, Tyler Johnson or something like that and get in Cousins, which I'm probably going to definitely work in some Cousins. But I love Hernan Gomez as well. So probably have a fair share of both of those guys. So, all right, guys, I think that does it. As normal, that was just a rough draft lineup. If you guys do want the premium lineups, definitely hit Anthony and I up. You get 4 lineups per day, 2 for me and 2 from Anthony, $35 per month, posted around 10, 15 minutes before lineup lock for the main slate. If you're struggling, you guys need some help, definitely let us know. We'll get you all set up. All you have to do is message us. We'll have our email in the comment section. As I said, all you have to do is just hit us up, and we will get you all set up on premium. So, all right, guys, I think that does it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys all on Sunday.